Hello there! My name is Force Rec, and welcome back to yet another awesome live stream. I'm tired. I'm very, very tired. I was up last night, putting lots and lots of time into something that I'll probably never get to really play, which is the mods for this game. Which is, Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. So I figured instead of playing very, very tired Pokemon today, I would give chat, give subscribers, give the people time. Oh no, I thought I fixed you. Better-ish. To weigh in on, we had our 3 deaths yesterday. And also because I feel like it'd be a bad idea to proceed to play the game after having 3 deaths while very tired, liable to get more deaths. I figured we'd play something else. So today we're playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Say hello to Force. He will be your gentleman leader, the king of the Crusade, the Lord Commander. We're in the tutorial. We're going to blitz through the tutorial kind of as quick as possible. If you've never seen the tutorial of Wrath of the Righteous, think D&D, Demon of Plague and Pestilence is just popped in and completely murdered a dragon and pretty much everybody else at a festival, at a party, where you had been found outside the gates, kind of like half dead and brought in, and the dragon had healed you back to life. And so now we're underground. We have Sela, who is one of the try that. We have Sela here, who is one of the story companions. So they are pre-named companion. The goal of this campaign is basically it'll probably take up like 1 stream a week, probably the Wednesday stream. But the idea of this is to allow we're gonna play through as much of the game as possible. I've played this game multiple times. I've never played very far into it because I keep getting distracted and moving on to other things because it's a very long game. But it's a very good game. So I want to try and get through it, essentially. I want you guys to help me. Join the Crusade! The Crusade needs you. As you can see, right over there, where the faces of people normally are, there is a little message. If you go over to twitch.tv/ForceReckon, or if you're here right now and you subscribe, either using your Prime subscription, which you can see if you have by clicking the subscribe button, scrolling down to the bottom of the subscription area, and it will say subscribe for free using your Prime. Or if you donate 500 bits or $5, basically all the equivalent of like about $5, you will get a member, a team member, a Crusader for your very own. If you're here live during Twitch, you will be able to choose what that Crusader's build and stuff are going to be, and you'll be able to level up, and I'll ask you like, hey, what do you want to do when we're in combat and stuff like that. So you'll get to choose like, oh, I'm going to go attack this guy, or I'm going to cast this spell that I know, stuff like that. Characters so far: Sela, Paladin. It's Sela's Paladin. Sela is a Paladin. The Knight Errant. I think Sela's a Paladin. Am I remembering her right, or is she just a fighter? Class, here we go. Paladin! Huzzah! Paladin with the doge. With the doge? Okay. I have to remember a lot of these. Got all of these abilities. You've got a charge ability. Stuff like that. We'll probably fiddle around with I'll probably fiddle around with these like off stream. I don't want to like get too much into making sure that I don't wanna like spend too much time focusing on that. So you might have noticed a few different weird things with this here. For instance, all these baseline feats. That is because this character, Force, the Force to Reckon, is a very, very special class called that button. The isekai protagonist. It's just a silly mod that I found. It guarantees you like overpowered bullshit. I thought it'd be really funny to have an isekai protagonist character who's leading you. My harem of beautiful, various men and women, crusaders and warriors of light. I probably won't be a good guy, but you know, you guys are. I'm just in charge. You guys do all the heavy lifting. Let's go ahead and collect all this, and let's get started. Cloak resistance. Well, need a cloak. Gotta have a fancy cloak. We also have the Cold Iron Scythe. This is our symbol of power. The fuck is that? Oh, what? Oh, right. Yes. Okay. No, ignore that. So she can be who she is. She's just gonna stay who she is. Stay her build. What the fuck is that? Hello? Oh yes, this is the scale. One of the scales of the dragon who was murdered. We also have.
Who's there?
Quite apparently, this young half-elf woman is torn, and stained with blood, dust, and dirt.
Relax,
Hey, Camellia.
Really? I'm so
I'm so
glad
glad to hear it.
Allow me to
So this
introduce
is Camellia.
myself. I am Camellia. I was also in the square when... I can scarcely believe it.
And she's just
How did all
standing
those
over a
demons
dead
get into the
guy.
city? I thought, naively it now seems, that the Wardstone protected us from attack. And Terendelev, I can.
Do you want to join us? I'm just gonna cut you
Survivors
off.
should
You want to
stick
join us?
together. It's only sensible.
All right.
Who knows? That's right.
Get moving.
Let's
There's
see if
the
this
world is
poor bloke has
collapsing.
anything useful on him.
The world is literally collapsing above our heads. Camellia, welcome. Totally not questioning anything about you. Camellia is also, I believe, a spell sword of some kind. Shaman Spirit Hunter. Never mind. Is this might be part of a mod? Because I've got a whole bunch of mods that mess with some stuff to make the game a little bit more engaging. We'll put you kind of like right there. Oh, I forgot to mention, introducing everyone's favorite little buddy, Chat. To Chat. Chat. T is silent. To Chat was my father. He's like a little minion pet that we have. He is a chaotic evil, feels appropriate, Chat. Member of... he is a Death Snatcher. It's a bipedal jackal with vulture wings and a rat tail and a scorpion stinger. That's you guys. It's a whole bunch of bullshit. There you go. Keep on moving. Keep on grooving. Doo-ba-dee-ba-dee-ba-doo. Oh, I should mention what this character's primary function is. He has, he gets overpowered abilities and stuff. His first overpowered ability we took is Aura of Righteous Wrath. So he grants everybody 2 extra attacks, and they all deal an additional 5d6 physical damage, which is gonna break the game. Which is why we have totally random combats, I say, right as this thing is apparently not gonna be a random creature. Let's... Good job, chat. You're a good boy. Girl. Good day. Good chat. Good job, chat. Don't get murdered, please. Camellia, do you have, like, a ranged weapon? No, I should probably give you a ranged weapon, huh? You have abilities. Battle Spirit! Allies on 30 feet receive a morale bonus on attack rolls and weapon damage. Yeah, I should probably have that available on your thing. Use weapon one-handed, fight defensively. Spirit weapon enhancement. This is like her primary thing, right? Because all these aid another and stuff like that are basically just normal abilities that most people have. Yeah, I think so. So this and this and this are kind of her things. Consumes 1 point of enhancement bonus granted to this weapon, and then this grants a +1 enhancement bonus for 1 minute to any weapon she is holding. So she's going to go ahead and do that. And then she's going to just walk up and smack this thing. Good job. And Sela. Just real quick. Just, do you have any special abilities in here? You do. You have Smite Evil! And everything else looks like it's a default thing. Can you charge that boy? No. Okay. We're just gonna step forward. Fight defensively. We'll have fighting defensively down here for you, so you can step. We're gonna play this, like, intelligently. Instead of... because the aura is probably gonna trivialize a lot of this in the end. We have Bardic Inspire Courage, which is... basically what we're going to do. I'm going to try and avoid spending too much... in terms of... he's basically, this character is not designed to be fighting himself. I'm just going to be buffing you guys and, like, summoning shit. I don't have any summoning spells yet, though. Speak of spells. Speak of the devils. What kind of stuff do we have here? We have a guidance. Get a guidance. You'll have... we'll give him... all these kind of like additional little give him all these little things. Let's just throw all these things into here real quick. Guidance, these are all your like his little supporty buffs and debuffs. Flare. Firebolt! Divine Zappo! Disrupt Undead! Oh, let's put our level 1 spells on here as well. Command. Bless. Bane, Cure, Hedging Weapons, Entropic Shield, and Magic Missile. There we go. That's gonna be the end of his turn. He can't do anything else. Chat, your turn. Let's say 8 attacks. Do you guys have 8 attacks? The fuck? Let's just put that there. Alright. Well, chat. Anything on this guy? Padded armor. I think somebody could probably use some padded armor. How would you look with padded armor? You... but I guess you kind of look like you're actually cosplaying like a nerd. What is that? Oh, engraved lucky bracers. Oh, okay. So you woke up in this world with engraved lucky bracers and overpowered abilities. Now you're cosplaying a soldier. Chat. Hi. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's not a normal monster. Go murder it, chat. Good job. Normally it's all spiders and insects down here. I can't remember which way we're supposed to go. Come on, chat. Get it. Hello. Hello, giant spitty speed. Spitty feed. You have some spells that you can cast. You're gonna step up. Do you really want to cast a spell? Or like cast an offense? Do you really want to go up, cast an offensive spell when you just sit here and chat can get attacked instead of you? Cast light on myself as well. Let's step forward. Hello. Sela. Sela will go up and hit this bitch. Or not. Chat! Show it what for. Gonna collect all. Hello. You're also a default creature. Oh, right. So that makes more sense. Wait. Is Camellia going first? Wow. Chat, what was your initiative roll in that? You've gone first in every combat up till now. Also, is it surprised? I think it's surprised. I surprised it. Boop. And don't worry about us. Don't worry about a thing. I'm singing a lullaby. That doesn't actually help us anyway. That's alright. Chat! Chat doesn't have any spells. Do you have an ability, though? Do you have, like, any unique abilities, little chat? Yeah. You're gonna do that. Command undead! You can just command undead? That makes sense. You, zombie, join us! Join the horde! We're chat! One of us! One of us! One of us! Bop. Miss. Good job. Spells? Go for another Divine Zap. Okay. And I guess he probably doesn't do much damage with these spells, which is the big thing. I don't want him just, like, using his overpowered bullshit. I say as I then let chat take 8 attacks against random creature. Yes, this is the way we're supposed to be going. These are the guys that we need to meet.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Good job, Sela. Chat! Get in there. Get in there, chat. Get in there, chat. Can't actually reach it. Rip. Step on up here. What do we want to do? I mean, we're just gonna do nothing, to be honest. A little bit of because everything I can do at this range is offensive magic. Whop. 5 whole damage. Good job. Well, it's basically dead. Okay. Seela, you want to charge? Bap. Perfect. Hey, look, horse armor. Ooh, just lots of stuff. What are these? Braces of armor +1? Sure. Who wants this? Is this armor bonuses such as bonuses from wearing armor or from a mage armor spell? So, in other words, not helpful with any of these. Whereas this is a luck bonus. So this just works. Okay. What does this button do? I don't remember this button. Oh, yeah. Just turn off my headgear. I always see that glorious, glorious face. That's important, right, chat? Need face cam. What did I just do? Ah!
No, I can't just walk away. It's got to be here somewhere. When to walk?
What's happening? The downside of having a camera mod with all my other mods, it looks like it's freaking out a little bit.
Did you find it? Who is
And
that?
a strange woman.
The
Looks like a cross
do-gooders
between a
here to
cat and a
save our
spider.
mongrel souls, no doubt. Wait. They might know what's going on up there.
Ooh, here we go. Who are you, tieflings?
Tieflings are the descendants of people who sullied themselves by mating with demons. Our ancestors would never sink that low. We are the underground crusaders, the children of the Crusade's finest.
Ah, cool.
Sadly, underground crusaders is a bit of a mouthful, so people usually just call us.
You just love repeating that, don't you, Lan? Mongrels. That's what the Uplanders call us. But we call ourselves Neithers.
Neither.
No matter what
Why
you
does
call
neither
us,
just sound
it's
worse?
not gonna stop our horns, hooves, or tails from growing.
Well, demons are laying waste to Canibris,
If
so this
things
is
are
a
as
great
bad as
time.
you say, then we all have to hurry.
You didn't come from the direction of the shield maze. Damn it. I couldn't care less about what's happening on the surface, but the maze.
I realize that you guys have your own troubles, but we need to be in Canabres. People are dying up there. Please, show us the way out.
Hold on. What are
That's
you
none
doing
of
down
your
here?
We're looking for a holy sword. It was here, in the center, sticking out of a rock. The sooner we find it, the better. Some kids from our tribe took off for the shield maze. They figured it had collapsed, and now it's their time to go up to the surface, like all the legends foretold.
Okay.
Except they don't have a clue what's waiting for them up there. They're not fighters. And Sul, the chief of our tribe, is dead set against it. He says that now isn't the time for the underground crusaders to take up arms. If we get the holy sword, we might be able to change the chief's mind.
Okay.
It's a fool's errand. None of us will be able to hold the sword, let alone use it to save anyone. It's not an ordinary
Oh, I just realized
weapon.
I haven't put the chat on
It's
this.
made from righteous.
There we go. Hello.
Will
Hey,
burn
Darkseid.
anyone who touches it. Do you think you're special, Lan?
I'll pick it up with my teeth and tie it to my hand if I have to.
Taking a
It doesn't
temporary
matter.
break from
An angel's sword and a troop of stalwart mongrels will
Pokemon,
be
because
able
I am
to
very, very
work a
tired. I don't
minor
want to get
miracle.
more people murdered
Speaking of which,
after my
you're
last
still here,
game.
Wendu,
So we're
which
playing
means that
Wrath
deep
of the
down,
Righteous.
You know it's possible.
I have played a good amount of time. But we're playing, I don't know if you know much about this. It's basically a D&D fantasy RPG style game. And we've... Look, you can see I've imported my picture here, and I've installed a mod that's silly and fun. We're playing silly and fun. We're not playing difficult or hard. We're just playing silly and fun and having fun with it. With the caveat that anybody can join the Crusade as mercenaries, and then if they die, they're dead. That's how it's going to work. You know nothing about that. I'll have to wait for that to come through for me to actually be able to read it. Unfortunately for me, the chat is a little small today, and I'm too tired to strain my eyes for it. Apologies. Seems to be taking like a minute or so to come through, so just give me about that much time for me to see messages and respond. Sorry. But we're playing, our character actually has a class. That's fine. Our character actually has a class called the isekai protagonist, which means that they're from another world. They got here because they died and were brought here. So this is our main character, who's just going to be us, trying to figure out how to survive in Fantasyland. And just heard about a sword of holy flame, which I would ask about. How do I end up here?
A long time ago. 50,000 gongs to be precise.
50,000 gongs? What the fuck is a gong?
In Uplander.
Thank you. Thank you, Lana.
50,000 gongs ago, our forebears found a dead angel here, along with the bodies of his comrades.
Oh, that's
The tribe gave them a dignified burial, and they were laid to rest with their weapons. But the flaming angelic sword was stuck in a rock, and no one was able to pull it out. It burned to the touch, like real fire.
Can you explain the game a bit more?
So the rock was placed over the angel's grave. It should be here somewhere.
Dungeons and Dragons. So it's based on the Pathfinder system, which is a form of tabletop role-playing game, which is an offshoot of Dungeons and Dragons a while back. So the idea is each character has a class, and they gain features and traits and stuff as they level up. They gain level experience from combat and from social encounters and stuff like that, just from various encounters. And then you have to make like choices and decisions and go on quests. Very D&D stuff like that. And brain. The idea of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous, which is the game that we are playing, is essentially you are a traveler of some kind. You came to this town for a reason. It doesn't give you an option really to set that up because you're found. The game starts with you being found half dead outside of town. You're given a bunch of different little options to respond to when people ask you what you're doing here. That are anything from like, oh, I can't remember what I'm doing here, to I'm a crusader, come to join the crusade. Because this town is on the edge of the World Scar, which is a part of the world where a rift to the demon plane is opened up and demons come out, and there's a constant crusade and war to try and push the demons back. And so you're in the town during a festival, and a demon lord attacks the town, and this is the aftermath. You've been knocked underground and are trying to escape to help or to gather survivors or do whatever needs to be done in order to do stuff. And we've just been traveling through a cave and met up with a couple people down here, Sela and Camellia, and now we've just bumped into these people who are people who live beneath the city, who are like part demon, who were previously crusaders. And they're looking for an angel sword, apparently. I have played a lot of this game, so I know most of what's going to happen, but I'm going to try not to like be spoilery, because it is a really interesting, cool story. I mean, we'll find the sword faster if we work together. I can help.
An extra pair of eyes can only help. The sword will be easy enough to spot. It looks Sorty.
You can join the
Help us,
Crusade
and
thingy.
in return, we'll get
That's
you
what
outta
the
here.
the little message over there is about. If you, it feels weird saying, but I also was told by friends lately, you're funny, you're fun, you're entertaining, you should push for it. Encourage people to do this. You can sub with your Twitch Prime if you have Amazon Prime and have linked your Amazon account, and you click subscribe. Down at the bottom there will be a little tick box every month that lets you sub for free. You can do that. There's like a little message. It's hidden by the chat right now, by this dialogue box right now.
Now we're talking. Let's get to work. It's a good thing we all bumped into each other, isn't
subscribe, bits, or $5 dono. As soon as I have the option to
the underground monsters bring
create
back to the surface. So be it.
characters myself that aren't my main character, then I will add anybody who does that into the thing. And you can like choose your... What? Hey, look! There's a ring in the ground. Da 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 da. Yes, you are funny. We're all funny. We're all funny little people. Look at all these hidden things that we're finding. Maybe one of them is a sword. Wouldn't that be neat? Damn it. Wouldn't that be neat? There we go. 1.2k points. I am working on, I'm talking with a friend, because I don't know how to do sound redemptions, but I want to do some sound redemptions. There are two of them that I'm going to do. One of them is going to be, hello there. Hello there. And it's going to pop a little Obi-Wan Kenobi down here. And the second one is going to be the Mailclore, another person who watches the stream, another viewer, another person who watches the stream. There's a word for that, Force. It's called viewer. They view the stream, therefore they are a viewer. Posted in my memes and interestings channel a description of a word that is just intentionally makes fun of the own word in the word. Hello there. So I wanted to do that. A strange flash pierces the gloom, and Force feels drops of searing blood run down his chest. The wound healed by Terendelev reopens and weeps scarlet, but there is no pain or weakness. This is the wound that we had from before, when we were found. A hazy scene appears. Cave chamber. This one, or another one entirely? Force's heartbeat quickens, and a stream of thoughts suddenly bursts into his mind. Thoughts that clearly belong to another. Treachery! They betrayed me, trapped me, and stabbed me in the back. My trusted allies, my treasured friends, the people I swore to protect. People for whom I descended from heaven and came to this turbulent mortal world. There they are up ahead, in the gloom of the cave. What are they waiting for? Are they afraid to draw any closer? Do they believe I am about to die from their traitorous blows? Next to me, a quiet moan. A girl with a golden braid. A golden blade? Braid? Lies on the rocks, clutching her slashed side. She refused to join the traitors and paid dearly for it. Could have tried to run, but I will not. With so strength, I must. Force into it so he can control them somehow. So, if my assumption is that this is a woman who's part of the group that whoever this person is my personality. Hello there. Hello there. Hello. General Kenobi. So I'll heal her. Because she chose to stand by me against treachery. I respect that. Oh, right. Hello there. Hello where? Hello why? I completely misread that. Apology. Well, there you got it twice. A spark of healing magic illuminates the eerie, murky scene before Force. The wounded girl opens her eyes and whispers, Lariel, you said that everything was going to change soon. You said you and the other warriors of heaven would be leaving us on a grand mission to stop the demons forever. Is that true? Frenzy of foreign thoughts comes faster and faster, like a rushing river, and images flash by, one after another. A priestess in colorful robes, observing the stars. A young female paladin praying, clutching her glowing sword. A majestic golden-winged angel gazing into the distance, his face covered by a helmet, but his voice ringing clear. Only if you're willing and only if you're ready, there is no going back. And don't waste your strength healing me, Liquor whispers. Your mission is more important. You take care. It is near. There in the vision, darkness in the cave stirs into motion. Something massive appears from within its depths. A vague shadow, an outline, a nightmare come to life. A wave of odious chirping and rustling emanates from the shadow, sound piercing like hot irons lancing through flesh and bone. The traders fall to their knees before the shadow in reverent ecstasy, and the wounded girl thrashes in her death throes. The yawning chest wound burns white hot. Horse's head pounds with pain. It is no longer clear whose pain it is, the person called Lariel, who sent this vision, or the one unlucky enough to receive it. We fight off the illusion, know how to resist malign influence such as this, no matter its origin, and can do nothing. We're going to do Knowledge Arcana. We're nerds. I understand this. Force of the attack, though originating in a vision, is terrifying, but force is stronger. He shakes off the pain and torpor, but alas, the one who sent the vision cannot claim the same. He is broken and exhausted. A monstrous shadow emerges from the murk of the cave. It is not real. It exists only in a strange vision or memory. But the thrill of fear it provokes is more than real. The shadow's features starkly resemble those of Discari, who is the demon lord who attacked the town. Strange calm evokes the thoughts of the one called Lariel. He recognizes who stands before him, and he knows he will never bow down before this enemy. Flaming sword flares to life in his hands, bright, pure, flickering with multicolored sparks like a sunbeam through stained glass. Slash! The blade slices through the demonic creature's flesh. 500 bits cost 53 Polish. Yes, I'm from Poland. The sub is about 19 PLN. This is better for my bank at the sub than send bits. That's fine. Whatever works best for you. I just know that like a sub in U.S. currency is $5 and 500 bits is $5. I think, or is it 50 bits? No, I'm pretty sure it's 100 bits per dollar. I hate pseudo currencies. You know what? Actually, yeah, I don't want to. I don't know. Card is not yet activated. You'll sub. I will. What I will do is when we get the opportunity, I'll believe you. I'll trust you. I'll trust you on that, and I will add a character for you. What do? We save and protect the innocent, or punish evildoers and traitors? What do I do? Genuinely don't really care either way. I've shunted in this scenario. If I know that I'm going to be facing off against demons, being pushed into this situation where I'm going to face off against demons and potentially protect innocent lives, I'm probably going to focus more on punishing the evildoers and traitors and killing them. Get rid of them, and then the good people who are around will no longer suffer. Will suffer less. It's just like a net positive that way in my brain. Vision disappears, vanishing in a burst of colors. Forsen doesn't hear the final words, but he seems to complete the thought, taking it to heart. Words fire from the lips, and with them, something else. The heat blazing in Forsen's chest fades away. The edges of the scarlet wound close, leaving not even a scar behind. Or a month. Well, you'll take this as your call to action. Every time we have this, we play this, and you see your character there, you'll be reminded that you're, you know.
Hey, are you all right?
You can also,
were kinda glowing just
like
now.
I said, if you have a Amazon Prime account and you connect it with Twitch Prime, there is a free Twitch sub that you get that you can use every month, and that steals money from. If you already have or are using an Amazon Prime, that steals money from Amazon and from Jeff Bezos. Oh. See the Niels before the light, offering up a prayer to Emo Day.
That was it. The light of heaven. But how?
What did you do with it? Where did it go?
I think I saw the memories of Lariel, the angel who died here.
That really was Lariel? The angel from the legends. The ancestors even got his name right on the gravestone. The chief will be thrilled.
How much does it cost? If you don't have it now, it's probably better not to do it unless you want it, because it's like $15, I think, for Amazon Prime. Something like that. $15 a month.
An ordinary creature of flesh and blood, no different to us, get the sword and start talking about visions.
Now, Wentuog, don't be a sore loser.
Yeah, Wenduog, don't be a sore
He is clearly
loser.
different from us. The sword
Yeah,
appeared
but then
before him,
it gives you
along
like
with the
a whole
angel's
bunch of like free
name
shipping and
all
stuff like that.
other
Like
stuff.
if you shop on
Because he
Amazon
doesn't
pretty
carry our
regularly, it's
mongrel
worth it.
taint.
Like
Heaven doesn't give a damn how special we are. We're
Um,
born with evil inside us. Heaven doesn't need
at
to
least
know
on
any
our
more
end,
than
it's worth
that.
it. But
I know you're willing to tear anyone apart to uphold our people's honor, but you and Sol, you just refuse to face the truth. We are the way we
yeah,
are
it's not
because
worth
our
having it. Then
ancestors'
it'd be
bodies
better
were
to just
corrupted
like
by the abyss. It does the same thing to plants and
do
animals.
like Twitch subs and
There's
stuff like
nothing
that.
heroic or special
directly.
about it. It doesn't make us better, and it doesn't make us worthier.
But a lot of people, also here in the States, as much as a lot of our systems kind of are sucky, Amazon has a student prime system where if you are a college student, registered college student with pretty much every recognizable college or university in the country, you get free Amazon Prime. Student Prime while you're on there, which is allows you to do a whole bunch of things. One of which is to like, and I know they have it in other countries, but one of the things it allows you to do is like you get access to a whole bunch of really popular books. Well, my point of saying that was here in America, a lot of people have that. A lot of people have an Amazon Prime because of that. So, and they get it for free as part of their college stuff. So they get a free Twitch Prime sub that they can toss at somebody, which, you know, so that's why it's worth always mentioning. I don't have the angel path, so we're not going to do that.
It's only us here. Your group, you, me, Wendu, and the light of heaven that sort of got, sucked into you.
I do love sucking up
Any
light.
chance you can whip it out again? We do kind of need
Excuse me, Lan. You want me to just whip out my sword right here? You want me to just whip out my light? My heavenly light? Okay,
Sorry, I
but
crack jokes when I get nervous. And when I'm
seems a
upset,
very...
and when I'm happy. Anyway, what I said, it came out wrong. We need to bring you to Chief Sol. You can
do
show
suck.
everyone the light of
suck.
heaven.
I suck
We'll
good.
rally the tribe and go into the maze, and we'll get back our kin.
Yeah.
And what if he can't make it happen a second time? What then? The tribe will
apparently I
just say
have
we're
to do this.
crazy and turn its back on us.
So this is just allows us to... It's just going to force us to do that. I
That
guess
is
that's
just-
tutorial on how to use the
Wow,
angelic
I
mythic
mean,
path.
that's amazing. Heaven has truly blessed you.
Don't sound so pleased about it.
This power is the most majestic thing I've ever seen in all my life. Is this what the sun is like, Lan?
Yes, it's similar. But this light is more... golden? Chief Sol needs to see this.
Cool.
Now that we have the power of angels on our side, he can't say no. He'll have to assemble a troop to storm the maze. You Uplanders care about your kids, right? Help us save ours. Without them, we won't survive.
Sure.
And then,
Take us to your
let's
chief.
go. We'll take the
Figure out whether we want to go or not. I don't know that I want to drag a whole bunch of people. A whole bunch of... Well, also, like, maybe personally I don't. But I also know that I have this, like, really ridiculously powerful magic that makes everybody around me, like, way stronger. So, like, I might be okay with it. Food. Oh my god. Stop it, you're making me hungry. Where are we going? Do we have to cross that? I guess we have to cross this, this gap here. Boing. Boing, 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 boing. Oh, we're across. Hey, look! Some more critters. Is that an elemental? Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good. Camellia! Good job. Good job, Camellia. What just happened? Oh, wait, no, that's me. I'm not supposed to be attacking. Guys, help! Sorry! I'm sorry, chat, come save me! Don't make your character yet? Okay. Okay. We'll be good about it. Land! God, you're bad at that. Sela! Sela, help! Sela, save me! Thank you, Sela. Oh. Dretch? Ooh, chainmail. Nice. Now we can really role play a buddy boy. Don't know that I want to have that much arcane spell failure chance though. What about this? How are you doing? You're good. You're already wearing... No, you're wearing a chain shirt. Hmm. Oh, actually, are we a divine caster? Hold on. We can see this. 0% spell failure chance. Nice. So whatever we have, just put the sword on for looks, right? You know, so it's you gotta wear, if you're gonna be a medieval warrior in a fantasy world, you gotta have a sword on your hip. Like that's just, even if you never use the sword, you gotta have a sword on your hip. You know, you know. Is that just me? Am I just a massive fucking nerd? Nice scythe. Yeah, I'm a good boy. I'm a farmer. I'm here to reap your soul. I mean, what? We have land. Look at you. I love his fucking art. Hold on. God, that's cool. It's like half dragon? Something like that. And then you have her, who's some sort of weird spider cat. Spider cat. Spider cat. Does whatever spider cat does. I'll be honest, I'm into that. What roles or something are available? So there's a whole bunch. I'm not going to get into all of them right now. But there... Oh, it doesn't even give me a list. Not only are there, like, default... You should be able to look up... There will be a default, like, list of archetypes, which are the names that Pathfinder uses for their classes. But there's a whole... I've added, like, mods that add a whole bunch. So... Hello? Chat, can you go see what's going on? It sounds like we're in combat, but I don't see... Oh! Hello! I completely missed you. Me? Don't mind me. I'm just gonna play a little ditty. Oh, they're spitting at you, chat.
You won't survive me.
Good job. Sela will come over here and, like, wall me off. Camellia... Alright, Windog. Windwog. Is it Windwog or Windog? It's Windwog. There's Sorcerer class? Yes, I do believe there is.
Now what is that?
It's a spider. What? Why? What do you mean? It's a giant fuck-off spider. I feel like that's very obvious. Why are you asking this? Chat, kill the elemental. I said kill the elemental, not flail at it uselessly. I'll land the job for you. The best class in the game? Yeah, the thing is, don't worry about that kind of stuff because they tend to be very more kind of like what you're into playing. Like, you can make almost any class the best class in the game if you build it right. Pathfinder is a very meaty system. I don't think there's a summoner class by default, but there might be a summoner class. Excuse me. So I will have to check when I have an opportunity. Window glances at Landers, fixing his slit bowstring, and quickly walks over to you. I don't know who you are or where you come from, but you and I are the only two people here who see things clearly. Don't show the light of heaven to soul. Don't you want to save the kids in the maze? I do, but I'm not going to risk the future of the tribe for the sake of a few stupid kids. Chief Soul says this for good reason. He understands how dangerous this is for the tribe. The only one who benefits from these childish games of heroism. I'll go alone if I have to and find them, or whatever's left of them. Without any heroics, relying on only on myself, risking only my own life. You and your friends, you can come with me. Perhaps we can make it to the end of the maze together and find the way out of the surface. Okay. I mean, Land's pretty sure that the light should be shown to them. He wants to play hero. His first idea was to grab the sword and run headlong into the maze. Sound like a plan to you? Not really. Tribe might actually take his words to heart and follow where he leads. I'll think about it. Oh, that's a good question. You want to be a summoner? Alright. If we can't make you a summoner, we will make you one of the spellcasting classes that gets a lot of the summoning spells. Something like a druid or like a witch or something like that. We have to decide... Wand of Cure White Wounds, nice. We decide whether or not we're going to actually show this thing to the Neathers or not. It is really fun. If you're not like a very tactically minded person, you definitely want to turn the difficulty down. It'll say like like I'm pretty tactically minded and I still play on like lower settings because Pathfinder is very, very brutal. Like Pathfinder 1E. Pathfinder 2E for like the tabletop, which this doesn't utilize, is actually pretty chill. No, I say chill. It's good. It's not chill. However, if you want to play a game like this, it's fun and you can play on a good difficulty and not feel like you're having to be embarrassed. Oh, I meant the emote? Yeah, okay. Never mind. I was going to recommend a game like Pathfinder, which is, in my opinion, kind of a better game. Just in terms of like how it engages with systems and stuff like that. The systems and stuff that make up Pathfinder game. We want to play Celasta. Hello, Mongrel. So the question is, do we show the light to these people? Now, when I normally play, I never show the light to them. Every time I've played through this. Because, for the same reason that Windwag says, I don't think it's a smart idea for a bunch of people who've lived in caves to go charging into a demon fight that is essentially a suicide fight. Like a suicide mission. Like, why would you ever push or encourage that? He had a vision, and now he wants to too hasty for your own good. Alan, always streaming, always talking. You're too hasty for your own good. It's going to get you in trouble. And Upland over the light of heaven. That's too good for us. Our kind don't have good things happen. There's always a catch. Land trusts people because he likes to believe. Isn't that right? But that's the thing, is like, as much as like show the light, yeah. Because the thing is, like, I know what happens if you choose not to do it. I don't want to spoil it. But it is kind of very... It does end up being very potentially dark. But that also leads me to believe that showing them the light could lead to something very potentially dark as well, and painful and bad. And I'm worried about that. I'm just going to put this up, like, above my head, because it's easier. But I've also seen this path so many times. But, like, what would I do? I wouldn't bother hiding it for no reason. I'm not against, like, letting people go to fight. I think this bows down to, like, I'm trying to posit in my head why I would show them that. Fair enough. In my opinion, my thing is, like, give people all the information, let them decide. Right? Like, even in real life, I'm very much a proponent of, like, don't hide things from people. Don't just, like... There's never a situation where keeping somebody in the dark about something is usually better for them. Or there's almost never a situation. Like, it's very, very rare. So... Also, chat says show. Watermelon! I need to actually get water. Hold on. Let me grab a cup from my stack of cups here that I can throw out when I leave for work later. Boop, badoop, 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 badoop. Bang. There we go. Feed the dragon. So that's not actually food. That's something else. Oh, I don't know if I can do that. Oh, no, it's working. It's working right now. So, feeding the dragon is actually a little bit different from, like, giving me food. So on my desk... Someday I want to get, like, a display stand for this. We have this cool little Hydra Dragon thing. And it has this little base in it. It's damaged, it's broken. I need to get a new one. But that base allows it to hold one of these. These are incense buds. So what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these incense buds. Actually, I have one on my desk here. And we're going to light it up, light it up, light it up, until it's on fire! Oh no. My lighter is running out of fuel. I think it's done. And we take that and put that into here. It'll work. I just don't know how long it'll work for. And then it breathes fire. So we have fed the dragon. And depending on how thick the smoke gets, in theory, yeah, it's still coming out. You'll occasionally see it drift across the camera. And it also makes my room smell nice. Because it's myrrh incense. It's nice. It's just a nice little thing. The heavenly flame flares to life at your unspoken command. The mongrels abandon their tasks and stare. Light is bright, but not blinding. Sul is silent for a while. Tears are streaming down his wide, pale face. Let me look at your face. Well, I've never had a mod like this that lets me just, like, get it really in there. Oh, he just looks like a dude with pointy ears. So it's true. The angel did not forsake us. He came back from the dead. He came to save our children. Then gives you a nod of thanks. The scaled half of his face is indifferent, but the human half is visibly relieved. Windowog hisses at you like an angry cat. See these fishermen, these hunters, these husks of men and women, the blood will be on your hands. I'm not responsible for other people's decisions. It is literally the thing. That's literally what my reasoning was. Like, we have the blessing of angels, we will survive and help the young tribesmen. But also, just like, look, I'm giving them all the information they have, I'm not responsible for their decision. Why are they making these decisions? Because of you. You sealed their fate. You're a murderer. You are blaming me for shit that's not my fault. You always think the worst when we're not on our own in this anymore. We've got allies. Well, a couple at least. One good fighter's worth 10 bad ones. You have the right of it then, but we're neithers. We're going to wait. Send a messenger to summon all the tribes. It will take time, yes. But they will all come. They will all come for the light. Yes, come for the light. Yes. Oh. Wait, man. Wait, Brandish. Rest a while. Whenever our home is your home. You got food. Oh. Oh, don't make me hungry. I'll have to leave again to go get food. Let's hope that a few hours isn't the difference between life and death for those kids. They ask me what took so long. I'll tell them it was your decision. Oh, relax, Windwog. Alright. So we have level ups to give to people. You have 3 skills to pick. You have that one, and that one already listed, so we're just going to do those. Complete. So she's leveled up. Camellia is now a 2nd level Shaman Spirit Hunter. You have that and that as skills, so we'll go ahead and level those up. Those are your choices. Now she gets to pick a hex. What do we want for her? Fire Nimbus, vulnerable to fire until the shaman's turn. Friend to animals. Summon nature's ally spells as a druid. Does she have anything kind of secret? She can gain a meta magic. That'd be kind of neat. Called sushi? I don't want some sushi. Ugh. Not a big fan of sushi, I'll be honest. Staggers an opponent for 1 round. Extra attack of opportunity each round. Battle Ward touches a willing creature and grants a Battle Ward. The ward activates and grants a deflection bonus to the ward creature's HC. Or HC? AC. Air Barrier. Invisible shell of air that grants her a +4 almost bonus to AC. Yeah, that sounds good. She's kind of like a more upfronty fighter. Land. Monk Zen Archer. Interesting. Athletics, acrobatics, and mobility and perception. Bam. Zen Archer bonus feat. We'll take the one that's recommended. Shy shot, and then we'll give you longbow. Hey, kitten. Hey, thank you. I started getting through some footage. I'm going to probably be doing it at work when I can. It's just a little bit difficult. So that's going to be you leveled up. And then we have Windwog, who is a fighter, who gets the lore, nature, and perception skills. And fuck is Fury's Fall? She already has Cleaving Finish apparently, and Greater Trip. We'll do Greater Trip then. She likes tripping people, tripping them up. And now for our character. Don't mind all the fucking hell that we're about to unleash upon the world. Next, skills. What skills do we want? We want all of our knowledge skills and our use magic device skill. Boom. Bam. Inside of my heart, the beat goes on and on and on and on. Yeah, boom. Bam. Make me feel good. Don't ask how I do it. So now we've got a whole bunch of this stuff that we can go through. Blooded Arcane Strike, Breath of Experience, Brew Potions, of spells of level 3 during camping. Could be a Celestial Servant. Your animal companion, familiar amount gains a Celestial template, becomes a magical beast. Alright. Well, when you do go, thank you for coming out regardless. Always glad to have you. Always glad to have people here. It's always nice to have somebody to talk to. Play some Harry Potter Day. Got some footage done. I'm also going to be starting my YouTube back up. Hey! Good luck with that. It's, that's really good, to be honest. You're actually like a really funny person, Kitten. So fucking trust yourself on that. You got this. Like to talk to people, but you can't really? You can. It's just not easy. It's spoopy. Ooh, we can do a dragon roar. I don't want to do... Most of these require a whole bunch of shit that I don't care about. Let's go back up to the top. We have exceptional feats, which I believe one of these allows me to... do something with magic. Sorcerer's Reflex? After initiative roll as a swift action, if that spell is either of a first level or is at least 2 levels lower than the maximum level of spells you can cast. Interesting. Mythic channeling. Whenever you channel energy, no. You also are. You're still fairly timid. It's sweet. I understand it. Honestly, you're much different now, which I appreciate. But you're definitely still kind of timid when it comes to some things. We're gonna take another level of exceptional summoning just to get more into the summoning things, and we're gonna give all of our creatures more hit points and attack and damage and AC. And then arcane armor training new. Oh, do we get 2? I didn't know that we get 2 of these. Continue Jurons after you cease performing. We'll pick one of these then, since we already have that. I didn't realize I was going to get 2 of these. That feels a little bit. We'll do Breadth of Experience. We'll just get some more knowledge. We're nerds. Be even nerdier. Get a bunch of spells. We can do Good Berry. We can do Inflict Light Wounds is a nice one. Hydraulic Push. Make Bull Rush against any one creature. Long Arm. I can get long arms. I can be Mr. What's his name? I don't remember. Protection from that. We'll do Shield. And we'll do some monster. We can summon a doggo. Alright, there we go. We're leveled up. And chat, you guys get to level now. You're still a death oh, we could turn you into a skeletal fighter. Or a skeletal priest, or skeletal scout, or a skeletal wizard. We're gonna just keep you as a death snatcher for now, though. Boink, boink, boink. Next. There you go. Little fella. Just a little fella. Shoop. There we go. Okay. And I don't think there's much here that we want to do. There's like loot and stuff we can gather. Hello. Are we just being shoved into a... Human at last! I thought I'd be gazing upon the twisted visage of these troglodytes for ages. I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Horgus Gwem. Yes, that Gwem. You no doubt have heard of me. Your name tells me nothing. Who are you? You couldn't have picked a worse time, that's for certain. I only just arrived and the city's been razed to rubble. You should know that you are looking at one of the richest and most distinguished men in... you have a good day, Darkside. Darkside. I'll see you around. Take care. Enjoy your game, kitten. I may not be as well known as certain swaggering loudmouths who spend their lives traipsing from one wall to the next, but the Gwem Trading Company is one of the pillars of the city. Have you know? I already forgot your nickname? No, it's Darkside. I said Darkside, and then I saw that it looks like Dark Slide, and my brain was like, no, wait, it's Dark Slide, and then I went, wait, no, it's Darkside. Fuck. So, that's my bad. I knew what to call you. I just questioned myself. That's just a force of habit. Bye-bye. Take care. Tried any festival delicacies? You have Horgus Gwem to thank for that. Okay. What kind of business proposition? What's happening on the surface right now, but I'm determined to find out. You have no intention of seeing out the rest of your days in this. Yep, it is a force to reckon. Let's find a route back to the surface of the city if there's anything left of it. Hey, Sleepy Buckley, thank you for the follow, you awesome little lava monster. Welcome to the pit. It's hot in here. Enjoy the lava. Enjoy the magma. Nice and warm on your back. Let's find a route back to the surface of the city if there's anything left of it. They're strong. Will be no trouble to you. It's good for friends to have amongst the elite. Yes, I agree. However, more money. Are you taking advantage of my dire circumstances? Yeah. Okay. I shall sit here in the village. Alright, well, I assume you fell down like everybody else. I don't need to know what actually happened to you. Boop. Ah! Come here. Where are we? We are there. We're going to continue moving down here. Hey! Where are we supposed to sleep? There's supposed to be a spot where we sleep, and I can never remember where it is. Every time I come down here, I end up, like, just walking past it. Like an idiot. Come and see my wares! Sure. We can sell... we can sell these, because I'm not resurrecting anybody. If people die, they're dead. That's right, chat. If you die, you're dead. Just like real life. Death is death. Rainbow quartz. I'm not gonna fiddle around too much with... Wait. How do I have 69,000 gold? What the I mean, I'll... Cool. What else do we want? we can buy anything and everything. Quiver of cold iron ammunition? Yes. Not the purifying solutions. Scroll of hollow blades. Scroll of good berries, scroll of inflict pain, scroll of gloom blind bolts. I don't know what the fuck that is. That sounds fucking cool. Scroll of Fury of the Sun, of Zephyr's Fleetness. Scroll of Shadow Enchantment. Quasi-real illusory version of a psychic sorcerer or wizard enchantment spell? Okay, that's less interesting. Scroll of force armor. Well, it's... You wrap your body in me. Gain strength in my form. Young one. I genuinely have no idea why I have so much fucking... money. But, maybe it's because I started as an isekai protagonist. That seems a little bit of a weird thing to do, though. Cold iron ammunition. Who is... Lan, you're our ranger, and I have a feeling... no offense, but I have a feeling Windwog is going to be abandoning us here in a second. Speaking of, give me your potions. Oh. Apparently I can't take that. Only Windwog can have Cat's Grace. Rest of us are just fucking nobody. Thick pads. 1 armor class. Confirms a critical hit. That's where this was one they must pass a fortitude saving throw, become able to attack with a weapon for 1 round. It's kind of fucking cool, to be honest. I don't know that I want to nuke anybody's AC too much, though. Yeah, I'm not sure it's worth it. Because he can't even wear it. I'd give it to him, but he can't even wear it. He can wear these, though. Nice! Get that AC body. Get that AC body. Hut for resting. There it is. See, I always walk past it. It's right there. I just zoom past and I'm gone. Messenger returned. The tribes are gathering. Oh, look at that. Windwog's not here. Where's Windwog? I've warned Nervia and that old guy who won't even acknowledge me. Take your time. There's no rush. The most important people always show up late. Windwog's gone. Wow, this is just a rude thing to say. So whole army is marching on the maze then? Everything's going to plan, but one thing's bothering me. I know it's going. What about Anivia and Horgus? Are we just going to leave them here? Sure, the maze is the only way to the surface. So you've got a whole army marching on the maze? By Mongol standards, yes. But don't be too disappointed when you see the reality. There aren't many of us who can hold a weapon. Fewer still who can do any damage with one. Alright, well... what do you think happened to Windwog? She was always stubborn. Maybe she decided she could do it all on her own. I hope she comes back. We'll struggle without her. And she'll struggle without us. No matter how hard she tried to deny it. Or Nivea and Horgus. We're just going to leave them here. It's clear the maze. The way ahead will be safe, and Nivea's in no state to fight. And that Horgus guy, he doesn't look like he'll shift an inch unless we roll out a red carpet all the way to the exit. Alright, let's go. Let's do this thing. Lamb leads to the quickest route to the maze is through the main gate. Okay. I've got some sort of weird... We'll see if I can fix it for next week, but I've got some sort of weird... thing going on with my... You'll stand back here. That's it. With my camera, where it just keeps, like... inverting the controls for some reason. Caves of the Shield Maze. We can go ahead and yoink all of this. Don't need to yoink the fish. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. First aid kit. Yoink, yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink. I guess start with any of the notables. Nothing notable. Start with any usables. Nothing usable. Start with any of the ingredients. Do I want any of these ingredients? Yes, yes, yes. Not the eyeball. Trophies. Armor. Weapons. All. Interesting. So things like these merchant stuffs don't show up in What is that? Wooden plate? Why am I taking all this junk? Take the pretty stuff. Don't take the actual literal junk. And we'll destroy everything else. Leave. There we go. It's time to decide at last what to do about the world wound. No, it's not. What? No, it's not. It's like the end of the fucking campaign. What are you talking about? Spoilers? Jesus Christ. Holy crap, that's a fucking... Wow. Wow, that's impressive. I'm impressed by the game. I don't know. I really like that. The boom, 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 boom.
Get another obstacle.
Hey, look, it's a lizard. Hey, little lizard buddy. Land. Thank you. It now starts the like really epic music, and then we just murder it in one round. Oh, fuck, it's done the thing again. I'm missing cutscene. This is annoying. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why it's doing this. So, I guess these are all the mongrels who are joining us. We got little fella with scaly face. We got other little fella with other half scaly face. Horn lady. This guy. This other horn guy. Looks like I've got some pretty, like... Yeah, it's not that bad. Chief Sewell. We were probably talking to Chief Sewell, who's like, oh, we're gonna follow you in. You guys go first. Something along those lines. I don't fucking know. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's really annoying. We have like 15 minutes left, so... Not gonna be too... Open the door! We've come! What is this? Oh no, there's bandits here. And a mongrel? Huh. That seems weird. Chat, go deal with that bad mongrel. Murder. Woof. Chat, Jesus Christ, guys. That's brutal. Fuck. Okay. I mean, that's what I asked you to do. You did what I told you to do. Oh, Jesus Christ, land. Okay. Anything of interest to us? Don't really want your club. What about you? What do you got? Ooh, leather armor. No, we're good. Pick the lock.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do, thank you. Collect all that. Got another treasure chest back there. Collect all that. Collect all that. Oh wow, spoilers. There's a, Oh, right. Okay, that's just showing us searchable things in the Fog of War because I thought... Because I ticked the wrong fucking thing. Okay. Don't loot that. Disarm the trap. Amelia!
I am helpful.
Tonka.
Am I not?
You are. You're a good girl. Hello? Anyone in here? Yes, we see that. We're looking for...
Did we find trouble? No.
No.
They did.
That's a good response. Chat, there's an archer. Get him. Get him. Good. Sense of a slightly water-damaged collection of writings on rituals and demon worship. Nice. We found the demon chamber. Got a map of the place, scrolls, some shit, some more shit, and on we go. Hello. Anyone else in here? Looks like this is a place where people would be. Hello? Ah, there we go. Are you guys baddies? You don't look like baddies. You look like mongrels. I don't like doing this. No. Good job, chat. Camellia, go deal with the other one.
Wide open.
Or roll a 1. Lana! Lan! What the fuck? Oh, fuck. We having another cutscene and it's cut me. Oh, it says the dead mongrel sorrowed on his eyes. Hovlin. His name is Hovlin. Why would the mongrels attack us? Something's wrong with them. Look, the bodies. It's like something's eating them from the inside out. Sure, maybe these guys just ate something weird or we're having an off day, but so it drove them out of their minds. So the GL maybe was crawling with cultists. Do you know how they got here? No idea. It's my first time here too. Maybe they fell down here the same way you did? Windwalk comes here all the time. I'd ask her about it if she were here. Come to think of it, where is she? Did you know this guy? He's not from our tribe, but we're both hunters, so we cross paths from time to time in the cave passages. Share news and leave supplies for each other, and he just disappeared. He used to talk about wanting to try his luck in the maze. Thought he was long dead. Only he had been. He was hoping that we'd be the meanest things in here. It's mongrels and cultists. Now that I did not expect. I need to find out what's going on here. Yeah, it's sad. These poor mongrels. Corrupted mongrel with a masterwork sling staff. Pick the lock. Camellia!
I am helpful, am I not?
Yes, you are. You're a very good girl. Anything else in here to fiddle with? Nope. Okay, then we go here. Oh, got a trap disarm.
I hope you appreciate this.
I do, thank you. You know what else I'd appreciate?
The spirits
You going and
demand your
stabbing
blood!
that man. Or not. I mean, you brought him to near death. Land, fix this again, please. Cultist Conjurer. Got a masterwork dagger. Can loot this. Anything of value? No. Oh, actually, nope. That's pretty valuable. Masterwork Falcata, dueling sword, dwarven war axe. Loot. Scale mail. That's pretty good. Chain shirt. Some lockpicks. A spear, a long spear, and a masterwork hammer. Anything else in here? Nope. Okay. Next room. Ready for the door by door? We're gonna go cold calling this dungeon. Pick the lock. Good job. Oh, she didn't ask for validation this time. This doesn't look like we're going up and out. To me. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop a quick save. Yoink, yoink. Yoink. Oh, hello! There's a guy there. Chat! Deal with the guy. Oh, there's another guy. Who are you? Where are you? Oh. Well, I don't exactly do murder. So I'll do that. Don't mind me. Land. Good job. Masterwork glaive, dagger, we got a spear. Ooh, a breastplate. That could be neat. Banded mail. Okay. Okay. Okay, hold on. What looks best in terms of like role-playing a ancient warrior, role-playing a warrior? Breastplate? Looks pretty good, looks pretty good. I really like that. Banded mail. It's alright. Let's go with the breastplate. Breastplate looks good. I make this look good. Hold on real quick. Does this... that doesn't actually seem to be working. Whatever. Let's head through this door. Hello? Oh, we're going deeper down? Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on. Say quick save again. I don't like that. Hello? How are you gentlemen today? Chat. And or ladies. What did you... Chat, what are you doing? You're supposed to kill them. Like that. See, chat, why can't you be more like Lan? Wasilla's orders. Follow these rules or you will die. Don't bother me. Keep the door to the shrine locked with the key I made. Don't care which one of you two holds onto it. You can tear each other to shreds over it for all I care. Don't overthink setting foot in the ritual chamber. Keep the door to the unfinished section of the maze locked at all times. Good. Be better. Devoured by darkness. The door to the unfinished section of the maze. Apparently. Don't know where that is. But we got the key to it now.
I found,
oh, hello. Hey, Lan, can you just... Since that doesn't seem to have seen us yet... Oh. That's not good. That did nothing. Lan, you're supposed to be the one who does everything. You've made me feel like you just murder everything. Why didn't you murder that, Lan? Why didn't you murder that, chat? Oh God, chat. Both of my heavy hitters failed me. What is happening? I'm just gonna move over here. Look, I have a shiny sword. Camellia, this feels like a moment where you would do some shit. Like, he might have looked friend-shaped, but he had a giant red circle around his body that says no. Sela, do you have any fancy things that you do? You do have lay on hands. I should probably have that as an available, like, action down there. Why don't you? You're just gonna have to charge in. Sela, good job, Sela. Chat, murder him. Good. There we go. See, that's what I expect from chat. 8 billion attacks and 1 dead elemental. That was chat eating them. The hell, chat? I guess it was just water. Still. Loot. What is this? Kitchen smelling of burnt fat and garlic. Food was clearly cooked here in vast quantities. And apparently recently? Although, in this place, I'm not sure why anybody would be doing that. What was that ring we just got? Flow of water! Flow of water. Grants wear a +1 bonus on saving throws against spells with cold descriptor, and has +1 to the DC for all saving throws. Okay. That's cool. Chat, can you wear stuff? You can wear a ring and bracers. Do you have... we got some bracers, right? Some other bracers? You haven't earned any, like, really fancy stuff. Here, this is your reward for killing the water elemental. You little copper ring. Good job. Good job, chat. Oh, wait, wasn't there another door in here? There was another door in here. Hello. Oh, hold on. Why are you opening that on your own, me? Get all your friends over here. Hello? Hi! How are you? I guess you can go ahead and put that on there. Where's your charge button? Bam. Charge! This is a bandit in here. And a cultist of Baphomet. Interesting. Chat! Charge! Good job. Land. Oh, okay, never mind. What do I want to do? I'm gonna put a light on my head. I am your light! Fight! Fight for me! Good job. Breastplate, chain shirt, coins, magic, masterwork glaive, dagger, masterwork dagger. Nah, nothing worth picking up. Oh wait, was there another door in here? There was another door in here. Pick a lock. Come on, Camellia, you got this. Good job. Pick that lock. Take all of that. Cold iron masterwork dueling sword. We'll take that. Rapier, battle axe, masterwork heavy flail. No. Ooh, magical scale mail of some kind. Well, Crypt Raider's armor. There's a +2 insight bonus to AC against undead. How does this look? Oh, look at that! It's got like bones and shit all over it. Oh, that's cool. There we go. Well, is this better than your stuff? No. But also yes, but also no, because your AC is lower. So I guess we're putting bandit mail on you. Anything else? Any other doors? Before I disappear, are there any other doors along these walls? Because apparently I've been missing a lot of those. Nope. Okay. Back up here. Now we're back here. This is where our last diverge happened. Step through here. Yoink. With that shit. And... oh! Hi! Okay, don't like that. Iron Fury Duragar. Chat? He's uninjured, chat. What are you doing? Manos, you're guys. Land. Oh Jesus. Oh Christ. Oh Jesus Christ. Ta-da! You guys are doing great. Da-da-da-da. Sela. Ooh. Nope, you missed. That's not good. Oh God. Okay. Well, chat, your turn. I'm sorry, how much damage did you do? I need healing. Sela, can you come put your hands on me?
We stand.
Put your hands on me, I need some healing. Put your hands on me. That really, really hurt. That's a really bad roll. Let's try that again. Yeah, there we go. You know what? I want to take your other lay on hands. Thank you. Okay, everybody, gather up. That motherfucker just came right at me. Nearly murked me in one. That was bad. Hello. Why are you yelling so loud? Who's yelling? Chat. Go deal with Yelly Man. They're still alive. Chat. Every time. Sometimes I trust you and you guys do great. Sometimes I trust you and you guys are like, nah, we're fucked. Masterwork composite longbow. That I can give to our buddy Lan. Bam. Also this ring of protection +1. It's a deflection bonus. This is an armor bonus. So I'm going to give this to Lan. See, chat, you could be like Lan. You could have all these cool magical things, but you keep fucking up. I shouldn't blame you. It's the dice. It's the rolls of the dice. The dice are the ones fucking up. What's this? What? Apparently that has loot in it. And nobody rolled the perception check to realize. Okay. Hey, yeah, see, like that. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yeah, we'll take that. Pick the lock. Yeah, good job. Where else do we have to go? I don't know that we have anywhere else to go down here. So we're gonna go up here. Wow. Hello. Oh. Hey, I can do that too. Look at that, we're playing music. Wait, I thought we were being we were doing a band thing. Fuck you and your music then. Battle of the Bands. Get 'em. Boink. Boink, boink, boink. Boink. Boink, 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 boink. Anything else in there? No. Okay. Pick that lock, Camellia. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, girl. Nice. Hey, you guys. I don't usually do things like this, but... Actually, I do things like that all the time. Bonk. Go get him, Puppo! Camellia.
Sacrifice.
I'm sorry, what? Sela, you're gonna charge down that guy. Lan? Can you... I'm actually gonna force you to move so that you don't get as many attacks. So I really want Puppo to do something. Chat. Come on, chat. That was a nat 1. How you gonna roll a nat 1? Okay. Oh, we're gonna do this. Oh, Puppo's not even gonna get to take a churn. Oh, there he is. Yeah, good Puppo. Good boy. All right, Camellia. Good job. There we go. I just collected all their stuff without thinking about it. My bad. here we go. Hey, look. Hidden doors. Collect. 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 Anything here? Cold iron and masterwork, and then just a normal quarter staff. Never mind. Doors! Drawers! Loot it all. Snarl. It's a kobold. Hey, chat, it's your brother. Ka-chat. You're to-chat, that's ka-chat. Nice of you guys to see each other again. The fuck are these? Boom. Fall over, chat. Ka-chat. There we go. Good. See, ka-chat can follow instructions. You go up here. Bonk. Is that that's a werewolf with a sword? I'm sorry, what? Camellia! Shoot that. Alright, chat. All that's left is ka-chat. Prove yourselves the superiors. Good job. That's a werewolf with a longsword and chainmail, apparently. That's an interesting engagement. Camellia, you knew where that trap was. We're gonna do this fight real quick, and then we'll probably call it there for today. I wanted to get through this area before this, but charge. Good job. And pew pew. I wanted to get through the tutorial area, but it's a big game. It's a big game. Yoink, 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 yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. So what we'll do is we'll stand ourselves here in this ritual circle that I'm sure we'll standing right in the middle of it will have absolutely no long-term repercussions, negative repercussions on our health. We're going to go ahead and save the game right there. We'll just save. And thank you guys very much for watching. As always, you guys are awesome. Stay awesome and have an awesome night. If you want to catch this, if you want to see some of the VODs for YouTube, stuff like that, for the Pokemon adventure, which is what we normally do most days, you can do that over on the YouTube channel. The VOD for this will be going up tomorrow. There's been it's been a crazy week. We'll probably do this once a week ish, probably on Wednesdays. I try to stream around 10:30 for a couple hours every morning. Most days I end up coming on a little bit late, but the aim is always 10:30, so I'll always be trying to get on there a little bit early. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, you guys are awesome. Stay awesome and have an awesome night, you awesome little lava monsters. Until next time, my name is Force. Signing off. Bye-bye!